Hi everyone, this is me here again, just doing an update on my YouTube channel. Let me just turn this up a bit for you guys to see my face a bit better. Yeah, just as I was saying before, my other videos are going through, obviously a lot of nations are going through a lot of issues regarding, war, give you an example, Israel and Hamas are going, definitely fighting it out against each other. So I'm just trying to find a comfortable place. Yeah, so just what I'm doing, just I'm updating my YouTube channel and updating you guys and know what's been going on. Obviously, if you ask most Christians in the society today, I believe that we're living in closer towards the second coming of Jesus Christ, and it is inevitable. Whether that be today, tomorrow, the next year, whatever. And I just encourage all you guys, believers out there, just whatever you're going through, please speak up. Especially about mental health in this country. Nothing needs to be shameful or silent about in this day and age anymore. There's nothing that needs to be silent about in this country. And if you guys are going through some, if your families have been given a medication from the doctor and things have not been working out properly for it, I encourage you guys actually to take legal action against it. If you find that your doctor has been giving you the wrong type of medication, or been not been looking after your family's welfare and interest in this country, I'd actually issue all families who are now going through similar issues like this to please take legal action and actually do something about it, because it's just not good enough to actually get a medication and just make everybody be quiet and just shut up about it. It just doesn't work in our society now. We're not in the 90s. This is 2024 becoming 2025. We are actually, it is a very common issue now. I think many medical facilities and pharmacies have to actually recognise mental health as not just a one person thing. It's a more public issue now, and it needs to be that way, because a lot of people have been going through a lot of untold suffering and pain and issues in our world today, and it just doesn't need to be that in our country today. So I just this is probably just going to be a short video, maybe a 5-10 minute video, who knows. So I just want to encourage you guys also, please, if you guys are under a major spiritual attack, it may be in your own family or just something that you're suffering through alone, please, I know this is it's very controversial, but it needs to be said that the church enough is not talking about the blood of Jesus Christ as a spiritual warfare term, as a spiritual warfare as a thing, because again, I'm not judging any church, but we are in a time when a lot of God and evil is rising in society. There's nothing to be hidden or frightened about today. So my ankle's a bit sore today. So I just wanted to say to you guys out there, that whatever you're going through, please just continue in the faith. I know we're all going to get persecuted one way or another in this time, because we stand up for Jesus Christ. But it's going to, Jesus is going to judge all things in the end, not any other person, not any other government, not any other leader. It's going to be the Lord that's going to judge all things in the end. In what we go through in our life is nothing to compared to what Jesus is going to do when he comes back. Just watching different. I've just been watching different YouTube videos about obviously not just biblical prophecies, but many of the YouTube users have been using AI to make different videos about worship in heaven. You guys can just YouTube search "worship in heaven" AI, and you'll find them all over YouTube now. But we don't the Bible does tell us there is going to be a new heavens and a new earth, and if you read the passages in Ezekiel 40 to 46 or 48, it describes about what the new heavens and new earth is going to be like, in that much detail, as well as in the book of Revelation, when John had visions from in the island when he was exiled to the island of Patmos, where he was receiving visions from God, and he wrote down everything that the angel of the Lord had shown John. So I just wanted to say to all you guys, wherever you're at, please be strong in the faith. I'm going through a lot of issues in our household at present, because of a medication that's gone wrong. Just getting, just when I say medication, I'm talking about more of the antipsychotic drugs that the doctors are giving to people's lives, and that they're not. I have to say they're not working for anybody in the long term run. They are making lives worse. Look, and I'm not judging anyone who has. I'll see this in other videos. If your medication is working, just continue to use it if it's making you stable in the mind. But if other families, I'm just saying as a general, if other families have been receiving a medication from the doctor, and you find that type of medication has not been working for over so many years, I would recommend either going back to the doctor, taking your family to the doctor, saying this is not working, and if worst comes to worst, I would recommend taking legal action against your doctor or whoever you see. I mean, it may take years down the track, however, what years left that we do have on this planet before Jesus comes back. But it's not right just to get a medication from the doctor and make everyone else just be quiet about it. In the family setting, you can't. And this is why I think many families, well, especially in this country, in New Zealand, have actually been ringing at the police. The police have been dealing with a lot of mental health issues, which I feel really sorry to the police about, because they're having to deal with more robberies and traffic jams and crashes, fires, etc. And then they get a phone call from the household, talking about family violence issue or a mental health issue in this world, and it's not right. Everyone has a. I'll say this from a New Zealand perspective. Everyone who lives in New Zealand or any nation around the world has a right to speak about mental health or any other issue that is in the family situation that is not right. You cannot force somebody into a situation and make them shut up about their issues and just tolerate it. You can't. I call that systematic abuse. In many cases, and also it's not just abuse on the system, but it's also abuse on your life and your household, your family, and it's not right, guys. I'm saying this pretty bluntly on my video. Nobody should have to just suffer alone and just get any medication, make anybody else be quiet about it. In this day and age, it's not right. So I just wanted to see what you guys are dealing with in your own issue. Please, my name's Matt in Black. My name's Matt. My YouTube is Matt NZ Prayer Channel. If you guys want any prayer for anything, please put your comments on the comment section below. I'm happy to help out. So I've been basically using this channel as a way to speak up about mental health on many levels, as well as is reading God's word and other things mainly. And I've been showing you guys a bit more of West Auckland, New Zealand. I'm planning to do a bit more of that in the New Year's. Just going around Henderson, around you guys know where my church is. Just going around different parts of Lincoln Road. I'll show you guys this cross stadium in the new year. I just want to urge you guys, don't be silent about any issue now. There's no point in just being yourself. And yes, I know that the Lord's going to judge all things in the end, and we've got to be an example to the crowds in our society today. And again, we're not called to judge anyone by a physical, but it's more their spiritual side that many people may have their views on. Sorry, I'm just yawning. Yeah, so it's over here in New Zealand, it's just the school holidays now, so school's out for another year. Won't be back until maybe the end of January, start again in February. So yeah, I just want to say to all you guys out there in this world, don't suffer. There's no need for the tolerance of there's actually no needed stress or tolerance of any mental health issue anymore, because it's really mental health actually affects everybody now. It's not just a individual matter anymore. And the Mental Health Foundation here are wanting to change their laws to make it more not just to have it individualised, but to have it more as an open forum, and that's fair enough too. I've already put my submission across to the Mental Health Foundation, addressing my concerns about it, addressing the double standards with mental health on how mental health should just be used as for one person when it's not actually like that anymore. So I'm sort of ranting and raving. I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, so I want to say to all you guys, whatever you guys are going through, this is just a Chromebook I use. It's only $80-90 New Zealand, or you can get one maybe cheaper in your own country. Just video yourself, put yourself onto YouTube these days. I use my YouTube mainly just to obviously not to get much. I want these days I can possibly buy an Amazon YouTube plaque for $80-90. Just have a customization name on it. I'm not really into the whole plaque thing. Getting 10,000 subscribers and stuff like that. But if you guys want to continue to subscribe to my channel, please do. It'll be great. I probably talk about more or less the same issues over and over again, but it is important to actually talk about the things that need to be talking about. And our government here in our country, I have to say pretty bluntly that the government in our country don't know what's going on. They don't really care about the rights of New Zealand citizens, or we feel like doing this and this and this, and it's not about the people's interests at all. It's all about the high cash earning jobs in the government more than anything else. So it's going to be an interesting year, 2025. But I believe that we are living closer towards the second coming of Jesus Christ. That it is inevitable. What is happening. The whole thing about climate change. I've never believed in climate change in the last 4 years since 2020 because of the breakdown of society, because of the breakdown of obviously a lot of many families, breakdowns that many have had today. But anyway, guys, I'll love you and leave you for now, and I'll probably make one sometime in the new year. But otherwise, from that, stay safe. Have a good Christmas. Have a New Year's. I plan to make another video sometime in 2025, maybe in January. Alright guys, I love you and leave you for now. Have a good Christmas and New Year's. Bye. God bless.